All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're all ready to go here. I'm your commentator, Luis Valenzuela, and joining me today is Kyler Bennett. Kyler, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I guess I'm doing pretty well. Just letting you guys know, Kyler's only a 6th grader, and he's already made his way up the standings here to come out here and join me on this beautiful commentary. Kyler, are you pretty excited, man?
Yeah.
Nice, man. What do you think about this game? Think it's going to be a good game, all right? Or
I think it's going to be close.
it's going to be pretty close? Nice. All righty, here we go now. And the starters here for the Bobcats is number 50, Bryson Marshall, number 40, Trent Stowe, number 24, Ace Yorton, and number 32, Boston Inglestead, and number 34, Jaron Franson. And for the T-Birds, the Thunderbirds from Piute is number 2, Jason Dalton, 11, Kessler Blood, number 15, Bo Sylvester, 31, Logan Dalton, number 33, Gates Fulmer. Alrighty, 7:13 on the clock. Nobody seemed to score yet. We'll see if we can get started here as a Blood takes the ball across the timeline here. Look at the pass to Fulmer as he can't quite get a hand on it. That'll hit out of bounds. Back on the Bobcats side, Stowe on the right corner. Ooh, gets the ball goes out of bounds. Jason Dalton tries to save it. Ball into Jaron Franson. Over to Marshall right under the basket. Puts it up, can't quite get it in. Ball will go over to the Thunderbirds here. Quick ball movement here for the Thunderbirds. Go to Gates Fulmer.
It's the second foul on Marshall.
Second foul on Marshall already. I guess coach noticed that too as well, as he'll put in Christopher Parkin in as a sub, trying to save Marshall here for these later times.
Ball goes into Sylvester.
Blood at the top of the key. Drives in on the left side, layup. Ooh, not quite. Hits the rim. Ball for the Bobcats possession. Long pass down to Stowe, not quite. Stowe back out to
Boston Inglestead.
Inglestead, yeah. We'll throw around the horn here for the Bobcats, see if they can get somebody under the basket here. Ooh, Trent Stowe on the right side, and ooh, not quite. Thunderbirds seem to have some pretty heavy defense here under the basket, but it looks like Stowe will be able to head to the line as he draws the foul. Foul by Jason Dalton.
First one's good.
Second shot here now.
And it's good.
Perfect. That'll be the first points of this match here with Trent Stowe with 2 free throw shots. Kessler Blood pushing in there as number 31 takes a shot from the foul line. Logan Dalton. Bobcats will grab possession, however. Orton at the top of the key. And the Ingles in the corner. And the Franson who drives on the right side. And gets the and one. See if he can make a 3-point conversion here, as the Thunderbirds will have a substitute for Logan Dalton. Looks like Daxton Millett come in for some time here. Franson takes a shot, and it's good. 3-point conversion there as the Bobcats lead 5-0 here with 5:10 left on the clock. And there's first period. Down over the Millet on the foul line. Ooh, shot put up. Didn't quite see who shot that. See that? I think it was Fulmer who got that on 33, not quite. Ingolstadt from the foul line, no good. Oren gets the rebound, fishes up on the right side, and he gets it.
It's a good drive.
That was not bad. Nice little rebound there as they can lead 7-0 here.
Bounced right off into his hands.
Exactly. Right spot at the right time there. Timeout here is called, and let's see if the T-Birds can get on the scoreboard here, trying to get something going here. Taking a few shots so far, but just not quite getting it in, I guess.
Not falling.
Here we go now, 4:45 left on the clock.
Blue ball.
Blood takes it across the timeline here. Oh. On the left side for Fulmer. I got to Sylvester on the right. Fulmer wide open on the left corner. Oh, well, doesn't take the shot. Blood on the other hand, top of the key for three. Good shot there by Kessler Blood. I'll be there. Oh, excuse me. It was a two, and just noticed that by the scoreboard. Thank you. That'll be his first two of this matchup.
This ref right here called it 3, and the other one called it 2.
Oh, now it's a 3. Look at the scoreboard.
Wow.
Dang, man.
Making everybody confused.
I know, right? Ref's got to get it
Stowe.
here. Good job for Stowe. What a Fulmer. Taking the shot up is Dalton, Jason Dalton, not quite.
It's a foul on Jason Dalton.
Trying to get the ball there, or being a little bit too aggressive.
It's his second.
And some substitutes here. Looks like he'll have a seat since that's his second foul. And coming in is number 23, Peyton Collins. Top of the key, Boston Ingolstadt has the ball here. Into Franson in the paint. Ooh, pass back out to Orion is unsuccessful, but well, looks like the ball's hit out of bounds, so they'll still keep possession here. Into Stowe, Orion on the left wing. So around the horn here. Thunderbirds trying to do a little man-to-man defense here, trying to keep everybody on their toes.
And to Chris, Parkin.
Ooh. And the travel is called as Parkin tries to get the pass out to France, and T-Birds will get possession here. 2:40 left on the clock now. Fulmer on the right corner. Sylvester across the Collins on the left wing. A little back and forth around the horn. Fulmer takes a shot from the 3. Oh, right corner, got it.
Stowe drives and gets fouled.
Ooh. T-Birds quickly trying to make up what they lost here is they made 2 threes so far, like Kessler Blood and Gates Fulmer. Beautiful shot selection for each of them, each one being open. Oh, Stowe takes his first foul shot and doesn't quite make it. Substitutes now. Looks like Jason Dahlin ready to come back in as Collins will take a seat. Puts it up. Oh, second one is good, however. 10-6, 2:05 left on the clock now. Thunderbirds showing around on the left side is Logan Dalton. Can't quite get it. Orton jump shot 10-foot. Oh, got it. Beautiful shot there by AC Orton. Kind of a tough shot there being guarded by Sylvester. But hey, looks like he'll get it. The aggressive pass from Blood over to Jason Dahlin is not unsuccessful. Wildcats will gain possession here once again. AC Orton top of the key over to Boston on the right side. Ingolstadt. Throwing on here for the Bobcats. Back out to Orton. Throw around the top here. Thunderbirds playing some heavy defense here. A lot of man-to-man. Not bad for them. It seems to be doing a good job here trying to keep the Bobcats away as Franson goes in. Can't quite get it. Oh. Timeout is called. Here, 1:05 left on the clock. As unfortunately my colleague, Kyler Bennett, had to leave me. Now I'm going to go do some scout work, but hey, his first few minutes of fame were not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, here, Thunderbirds really doing a great job here on the defensive end as they play this man-to-man here, really trying to keep Bobcats away from scoring. From going under the basket are doing a pretty good job, I would say. And the Bobcats on the other end really trying to just throw the ball around and trying to keep tough defense here on the Thunderbirds. But looks like it's kind of working out here as they lead by 6 so far. Bobcats gain possession here once again. Well, not once again. They still have the possession. Better than Franson trying to go up off the backboard, not quite. Thunderbirds bringing it across the timeline. Fulmer left wing. Sylvester from the foul line. Back out to Logan Dahlin on the right corner. Ooh, a little stumble for him. Slips and fall. Trying to do some quick work there at the Thunderbirds. Ace Orton from the foul shot. Oh, a little floater there as we'll get his 6th point of the night. He leads the Bobcats so far in scoring. Trent Stowe has 5. And Francis with 3. Not bad so far. That was the block from Franson. But it looks like it'll be... Oh no, Stowe will be called for a foul here. Inbounds, quick grab and shoot play there. Can't quite get it, Logan Dalton. 7 seconds left to play here. Looks like the Bobcats might get this last shot. Ingolstadt on the left side. Ooh. It's blocked by Blood there as he knocks it out of bounds. 3 seconds left to play. See if the Bobcats can do some work here. Inbounds to Parkin on the right side. Shoots up and off the backboard and he gets it. That'll be his first 2, ending this first quarter. The Bobcats having a 10-point lead here as the Thunderbirds are down by 10. 7 fouls so far in this first quarter. I guess it's an all right amount. Not too much, not too less, definitely, but just the right amount, I guess. Anyway, for the Thunderbirds, only 2 have scored. Both of them were 3-pointers by Kessler Blood and Gates Fulmer. Meanwhile, on the Bobcat side, Chris Parkin, Jaron Francis, and AC Orton and Trenton Stove all found themselves on the board. 3 of their 5 original starters, and Chris Parkin just coming in off the bench for Marshall as putting himself on the board there. Ready to begin this second quarter here. See if the Thunderbirds can start doing some more offense here. We could do some work, decrease the Bobcats' lead here. Bobcats just try to keep it up, hopefully. We'll see. Some substitutes for the Bobcats as well, as you have Tyrell Henry and Trevor Wolfley coming in. Looks like Chris Parkin, Boston Ingolstead will take a seat. Meanwhile, it looks like the Thunderbirds still have their 5 starters here. They'll throw around the horn here for the Bobcats here and get something going here. Ooh, the pass in to Henry, who can't quite get the hands on. Meanwhile, Jason Dolan here tries to get the ball, is called for traveling. Wolfley, top of the key. Left side now. And Orton, who turns, but then foul is called. Foul is called on Sylvester. Bobcats will get the ball here at the baseline. Oh, inbound to Stowe. Sneaks in from the middle there and gets it on the right side. That'll be Trenton Stowe's 7-point of the match there. A shot put up by Blood. Wasn't quite great. A rebound by Jason Dalton. Sylvester drive on the right side. Oh, not quite. Blocked by Orton. Wolfley gets the ball there off the ricochet. Oh, a little slip up there. As Trevor loses a grip on it, but his timeout is called by the Bobcats here. And they're trying to avoid that little mishap there. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. 18-6 now. Bobcats lead by 12. 7 minutes left now. Looks like the Thunderbirds were still sticking to that man-to-man defense there. Haven't quite paid attention too much to the Bobcats defense. Gonna see if we can evaluate it soon here. Ball is inbound to Wolfley. See what he can do. And Orton, who's having some traffic in there, just shoots it up there off the backboard. Not quite. Franson will get the rebound. Henry, left corner. Nothing much. Back out to Stowe. Wolfley now. So around the horn here for the Bobcats, and excuse me, there's actually been a substitution by the Thunderbirds. So it looks like number 23, Peyton Collins, is back in. Looks like he subbed in for, let me see now, I think it was Fulmer. Yep, Gates Fulmer. He'll take a seat. Thunderbirds also have another substitution ready on the line for him. Meanwhile, a little mishap back and forth here for the Thunderbirds and the Bobcats. Stowe drives on the right side, a little floater, gets it. I don't know how he does it, to be completely honest with you, but he gets it done there. There's a little back and forth there, coast to coast. Trent Stowe ends up with it, and Peyton Collins gets the beautiful pass there. He'll get his first 2. Having a night there. Substitutions now. Checking back in is Peyton Collins. Oh, no, not Peyton Collins. Gates Fulmer And number 45, Daxton Millett. Taking a seat now is Sylvester and Logan Dalton. They'll save some time here. And Henry, who's blocked. Nice block there by Fulmer. On the left side there. Oh, large pass to Stowe. They get it in here, slowing down the tempo here. 5:18 left to play. But going for a slight pickpocket there and woefully unsuccessful. Francis from the foul shot, takes it and he gets it. Nothing but net there. Not quite Jimmer for that, but hey, whatever's good, right? Like Collins on the foul line. Fulmer goes back out to Fulmer on the key. Taking a shot now, Jason Dolan on the right wing. Looks like a 3 if I am not mistaken. Yes, it was, definitely. 3 3-pointers by the Thunderbirds here. That's the night. I didn't quite see that. It looks like a nice little block there. I think it was by Millett. Taking guesses now. It's not real professional-like, but who said I was professional? Either way, I can tell you right now, I am most definitely not. Taking a seat now is Fulmer and Collins. Is checking in is number 3, Michael Collins. I think, actually, to be completely honest with you, I'm not quite sure that's right. Using an old school jersey here, so I don't think, because Mike Collins is a 5'10" senior. He's not 5'10". Not calling him short, I'm just saying he's not 5'10". Oh, but also checking in is Casey Pearson, number 41. Excuse me. There's another player I'm going to have to just call by their number because I'm not quite sure what their name is. Dang it. Either way, however, Bobcats, Tyrell Henry puts up there on the right side as he'll get his first 2 of this matchup. Looks like Jason Dolan on the left. Ooh, behind the back, free throw line. Oh, nope, not quite. Stowe gets the rebound. The Bobcats trying to do some work here. Ace Jordan from the free throw line, not quite. France with the rebound. Back out to Orange, right in the basket. Hook shot, gets it. Timeout is called. Good shot. Good, nice little hook shot there by Orange. Just got the pass from France and then just found a little opening there, which is not bad. Looked pretty successful on his part. But he does not lead the points so far. He has 8 points. Leading the Bobcats is Stowe with 9 unofficially. Next is Franson with 5, and then two apiece is Henry and Parkin. Meanwhile, on the T-Bird side of things, 3 3-pointer shots have been made by Gates Fulmer, Kessler Blood, and Jason Dalton. Meanwhile, Peyton Collins has found himself on the board as he sees a few minutes here and there from substitutions. Not doing a bad job at all. Already getting himself on the board there. Looks like the Bobcats will increase their lead slightly here, 26-11. They lead by 15. In the second quarter, still a lot of basketball left to play. Thunderbirds see if Coach drew up a play here, brilliant play, or the T-Birds to execute. Subbing back in is Peyton Collins. I think Logan Dalton will have a seat. Oh, back out under the basket. Beautiful pass there from Pearson to Millett. Don't quite get it on the left side. Stowe the left wing. Henry right under on the left side. I think they call that an and one there as he will try for the 3-point conversion here. puts it up, and there it is. 2 3-point conversions now for the Bobcats. As the T-Birds have drawn 2 more fouls here in this first quarter. Bobcats only 1. Slight foul here is called. Little block by Stowe. Thunderbirds will take this in from the baseline. Right now back out to Pearson. Millet right under. Ooh, it's the ball swatted away there by Orton. But it'll head out of bounds. Thunderbirds will still keep possession. 2:51 left to play here. See what they can do here. Millet. Oh, beautiful pass there by Blood. Oh, can't quite get it in. Millet. Bobcats take it across the timeline. Long pass to Henry. Takes a shot for 3. Whoa! Crazy shot there by Tyrell Henry. Makes the 3-pointer, if I'm not mistaken. Right corner, large pass from Orton. Just felt the need to shoot. Not bad. Not bad shot at all. Oh, some substitutions now. Looks like taking a seat is Millet and Collins now. Coming back, checking back in is Bo Sylvester. And number 43, Michael Wild, or Wild. Wild or Wild? We'll call him Wild because he looks like a pretty wild dude. Sorry if that offends you. No offensive comments. No harmful, harsh comments. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Stowe gets fouled, puts his first shot up there. Looks like it's good. Stowe doing some early work, most definitely. I've got him down unofficially for 10. As the second shot is good. Good as well. That'll be his 11. One man has got the Thunderbirds score here as the Thunderbirds still hard to fish it down by 23 points. Can't quite get the lead here or subtract that lead. 1:56 left to play here. Thunderbirds having some trouble taking it across the timeline. Can't quite get it. Substitution here now. Bryson Marshall will come in for Trenton Stowe. Looks like coach not too happy about that. Greg Exel. Thunderbirds taking up the shot is Wild. Oh, not quite. Sylvester meanwhile gets the ball. Can't quite shake the trouble there. Meanwhile, Thunderbirds get the ball here again. Blood, left corner for 3. Wow, look at that. Second 3 of the night. Nice shot there by Blood. Definitely not off the mark. Ooh, the pass into Franson. Can't quite get a hand on it. Sylvester on the right line. Oh, it's open. Ooh. Trying to get the block there is Tyrell Henry, but it looks like I think Sylvester will be able to draw the foul. Sylvester, meanwhile, get a few shots here. Picked up the first one. Off the mark. It's off the top of the tip of the rim there. Sylvester, meanwhile, takes his second shot here. See what he can do. Oh, off the mark as well. 1:13 left to play here. Orton brings it across the timeline. At the top of the key now is Wolfley. Orton on the right wing. Marsh at the corner. Just a little throw around the horn here. Thunderbirds sticking to their man-to-man defense here. Double duty here for Franson as he brings it back out to Wolfley. Wolfley drives into the paint, left side, not quite. No shots taken here. Back out to Orton at the top of the key. And the Franson, a lot of consistent ball movement here for the Bobcats. Wolfley under the basket, puts it up, oh, not quite. Not exactly the best of shots there. He just tries to swipe it up, put it in. Not successful, 34 seconds left here. And he's taking his free throw shots is Michael Wild. First shot, oh, not quite. Off the mark here, I'll get one more. Doesn't look like the T-Birds will get the lead here or tie up the ball game. But we'll see if they can get a few more points here. As, oh, second one's not good for Wild. Franson brings down the rebound. Coming in is Orton. Going across the timeline. Henry at top of the key. Meanwhile, Wolfley takes a shot on the left wing. Ooh, not quite. Off top of the board. Thunderbirds will have 1 second to do something here, see what they can convert here. Meanwhile, I think it's safe to say that 34-14 will be the end. Bobcats lead by 20. You know, Thunderbirds playing some defense here, but Bobcats just getting that ball movement over, and their defense is not struggling at all. So we'll see if the Thunderbirds still a lot more basketball left to play here, but we'll see if the T-Birds can lower the Bobcats lead and, hey, maybe tie it up or take the lead themselves. Anyway, we'll see you and enjoy this dance here. See you in the second half. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, ball in goes in the Kessler Blood, and we're ready to start this second half here. Bobcats still lead the Thunderbirds by 20 here. See if the Thunderbirds can do some work here, and they're making quick work of it. Logan Dalton putting his first two right there. Now making it an 18-point lead by the Bobcats. And joining me for this second half is lovely Miss Aubrey Hughes. Aubrey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Last quarter, I got Kyler's input on this game, and I would like to hear yours as well. How do you think this game is going to go down?
Well, the Bobcats are in a pretty high lead. I'm wondering if the T-Birds will be able to catch up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely got a sufficient lead here, but Thunderbirds doing some quick work now as Bill Sylvester puts another two for the T-Birds. See if the Bobcats could do some work here now. From Marshall, it looks like Bobcats have their starters here. Trent Stowe puts up for two, excuse me. Trent Stowe, definitely a beautiful shot selection there. Trent Stowe so far leading the Bobcats in points. Doing a very good job of that. And Kessler Blood leading the Thunderbirds with his two three-point shots.
The T-Birds threw the ball out, and so now it's the Bobcats' ball.
A little throw around the horn here for the Bobcats. See if they can start doing something here. Thunderbird still sticking to the man. Eventually the ball goes into Franson, who puts up for another two for him. That'll be his 7th point of the match. Bobcats also doing some slight man-to-man as Fulmer takes a shot from the foul line, not quite. Oh, 3-point Kessler Blood, not quite. Ball is inbounds. Oh.
T-Birds steal the ball. Takes it back down the court.
Yeah, a little interception there by Fulmer. Oh, ball goes the other way. A blocking foul called there on Jason Dalton, who already has 4 fouls on the night here. We'll see what he can do. He's in the danger zone, most definitely. As Franzen jumps and turns, gets it. Look at that. Almost reaches the double digits mark with 9 points. Bobcats trying to get their lead back. They increased it, leading by 22. Thunderbird Fulmer drives, puts it up. Looks like he'll get his 5th point.
Well, fumble and then.
Oh, Franson on the right corner. Oh, not quite. Marshall just puts it up off the backboard. And eventually Franson gets it, puts it up right in the middle there. Not bad.
Bobcats had a tough time getting it in there.
I know, kind of some fumbling here, back and forth. Eventually they get it though. Yeah. And some more points scored there for the T-Birds.
Bobcats 42 and T-Birds are at 22.
4:10 left to play here. Franson, meanwhile, gets the ball on the left side. Oh! And 1 or 2? Nah, just kidding. And 1 there. Franson doing some quick work here already, as he has made unofficially 6 points, 8 points in this 3rd quarter. Not doing bad.
Not bad at all.
Gets 3-point conversion there.
T-Birds take it down the court.
Blood drives it in the paint, comes back out to Fulmer. Fulmer in the Blood. Oh, trying to get the underpass. Logan Dalton. Meanwhile, Sylvester from the free throw line, not quite.
Oh.
Blood gets the easy rebound there as he hits it, gets it on the right side. A Soren from the foul line. Oh!
Nice.
Heavy shot there. But it goes in. Reaches the double digits now on points unofficially.
Scramble for the ball. And it goes to the Bobcats.
Substitution here now. Looks like Logan Dahlin will take a seat, and coming back in is Michael Wild. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's Wild or Wild.
Could
but,
be.
But we're going to call him Wild because he looks like a pretty wild dude, and I hope he takes that as a compliment. Meanwhile, Franson on the left side puts it off the backboard. Again, making some real quick work here. Bobcats increasing their lead substantially by 35 points now. Not 35. I can't do math. 25.
Oh dear, T-Birds.
T-Birds. Meanwhile, Jason Dalton from the foul line. A little far 2-point shot there, but it does go in.
Oh. Foul. Not sure what happened right there.
Foul indeed. Little blocking foul there. This looks like Franson will eventually take a seat here, and taking his place is Parkin. Still with the injured left wrist. Kind of handicapped if you ask me, but hey, he's made a 2-point little buzzer beater in the first quarter. And not bad. Wildcats throwing it around the horn here. Still slows down the tempo. Thunderbirds still doing their man-to-man switching. They're switching.
Tossing the ball around a bit.
Top of the key is AC Orton. He gets the ball. Oh, in the Parkin is wide open on the left side.
Nice.
And that's beautiful ball movement there by the Bobcats, trying to draw the defender there, and I guess they couldn't make it there and block Parkin in on time. Get the easy 2 points there. Oh, the big Fulmer, right corner 3-point, not quite.
Oh.
Sylvester gains the rebound there. Oh, and the foul is called by Parkin in an attempt to block Wild there.
It's a good try, though.
Yeah, no, certainly not back. Definitely using them reflex muscles like a champion. Taking a seat now, however, is Blood, and coming in is Collins, Peyton Collins. But it looks like the Thunderbirds will find 2 more points there to add on.
Bobcats 51, T-Birds 28. 1 minute left on the clock.
Well, Sylvester, right wing. Ooh, not quite. Parkin ends up with it. Ingleston on the right side. Oh, the block by Sylvester. That's quite unethical. Not to him, at least.
Fight for the ball.
A little scramble there. Looks like Collins took a little hit there to the neck as he grabs it.
Yeah,
Doesn't look too pleased.
that scramble looked pretty much to the death.
Hopefully they were just going for the ball, though, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Exactly. Jason Dolan, left wing. In the Wild. Oh, into Collins as a Stowe gets the block. Beautiful block there. Little swat away to Collins from Stowe. Stowe stalling for time. See if the Bobcats can get the last shot here. 12 seconds left. Throwing it around the horn again. Set drives, back out to Stowe. Long 3-point shot at the top of the key. Cuts it short. Orton turns and shoots for 3.
No good either.
Tough shot, not the best shot either, but hey, that's okay. As the Bobcats seem to lead here by 23 points. As we head into this last corner, T-Birds really got to pull the major comeback here if they stand of trying to beat the Bobcats here in this ball game.
Yeah. Maybe they can pick up the speed.
Pick up the speed, says Aubrey Hughes. Top tip.
Tip-top.
Top tip. To me, it really does look like both teams are playing a little bit of man-to-man.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not every man has lightning speed reflexes. Just like both teams. Well, at least the Bobcats, I've noticed that with the ball movement, trying to draw, keep every man moving since they've kind of caught onto their defense now. And then eventually they find one guy who's not there, pass to the guy who's open, takes a shot, and there you go.
There you go.
Bobcats being sufficient with their shots as well. T-Birds on the other hand, doing a pretty all right job on their defense. No, but they just can't quite get a good shots off on the offense. Can't quite shake the Bobcats so far. See what they can do here. See, still sticking to that man-to-man as you can see here.
Just tossing the ball around.
But some substitutions for the Bobcats as Trevor Wolfley and Tyrell Henry check back in. And Ace Short and Boston English and Chris Parkin will have a seat. And also checking back in is Franson. Meanwhile, Wild gets a hold of it and gets the jump ball called. And substitution for the Thunderbirds. Checking back in is Casey Pearson. Looks like Fulmer will take a seat. Pearson right wing. Oh, Jason Dolan for the long two-pointer shot. Gets it off there.
Good shot for the T-Birds.
No, not a bad shot selection at all. You are correct, Mundo. Bobcats trying to keep the ball moving here. Trent Stowe, three-pointer left corner, left wing. Excuse me, not quite. 6:48 left to play now. We're here for the Thunderbirds, making a large indent in the paint here as they got a lot of guys there. But now they've kind of shortened that indent. They come back out. Collins, him and Sylvester passing it back and forth, top of the key. Sylvester left corner, fakes a shot.
Foul.
Oh, looks like indeed the foul called on Marshall. Called for blocking. Ball is now inbound as Jason Dalton tries to drive back out. Ooh, the block by Franson.
Nice.
Right into his hands, actually. Timeout is called by the Bobcats. Bobcats lead by 21 points here. There's 6:08 left to play in this last quarter. T-Birds struggling a little bit. Trying to catch their lead here.
They've been making some pretty good shots this last quarter.
Yeah, no, beginning of this quarter they didn't make some bad shots, and that last shot there by Jason Dolan was not bad. But trying to do the ball movement here, can't quite get it. Trying to go to the basket, not taking too many shots, really. But the shots they have took, yes, they've been not bad. Not bad, all right. However, coming off the bench, Jaron Franson doing some quick work with 16 points now. Starting the third quarter, he was on fire. And just barely came back in and started this quarter. Really doing some quick work. Meanwhile, right behind him is Trent Stowe with about 13 points, trailing Franson by just 1. Meanwhile, however, Bobcats get the ball here.
Trenton Stowe, top of the court.
Franson drives on the right side. Little slip of the ball there as they'll go out of bounds, unfortunately for him. 5:43 left to play now. Casey Pearson puts out from the foul line, not quite. Rebound by Jason Dalton. Sylvester, top of the key. Looks like the T-Birds will get the ball here, bring it in from out of bounds on the sidelines. Sylvester doing some moves, driving right down the middle.
Nice.
No good. Foul by Tyrell Henry. That'll be his 3rd foul.
Sylvester's pretty quick on his feet.
Excuse me?
Sylvester's quick on his feet.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's not bad. That'll be in their point guard. I guess you gotta say he has to have some speed. Meanwhile, Michael Wild. Told you he's a wild dude. Puts in his first 2 of the night. 5:00 left to play here, 5 minutes. Bobcats with the movement. Jaron turns, gets it off the backboard there.
Good shot by the Bobcats.
Not bad for Jaron Franson. Kind of a tough shot there, but he gets it in safe enough. Told you Michael Wild's a wild dude. Gets his 3-pointer there, top of the key. Just got the ball. He's like, why not shoot it? Not bad.
Taking off.
Exactly, not a bad shot selection there. He's got the soft hands rocking here. Wild, top of the key. At the Collins. Meanwhile, Jason Dolan drives on to the middle, not quite. Franson brings down the rebound, gets his own board there. And the Marshall who turns on the right side, not quite. Oh, not the best of shots there. He's off the backboard, not definitely.
T-Bird's tossing it around, trying to find an open. Oh, Sylvester shoots, and it's not good. Ah!
Meanwhile, Casey Pearson gets his first 2 as he gets the rebound there. And
puts it in.
exactly, gets himself on the board. Trent Stowe was at top of the key.
Whoa.
Back out Stowe from Wolfley, who tried to drive in there. Oh, and Stowe unfortunately calls for his traveling there. Ooh, not quite the best time to be called for that sort of thing, you know.
I know, you know.
She knows. Aubrey travels a lot. Recently came back from Washington, D.C. last time. That's why you didn't hear her voice on the last week's game against Water Canyon. Did you hear about that game by any chance, Aubrey?
No, how'd it go?
No, it was pretty good for the Bobcats at least. They reached 103 points.
For the Bobcats.
I know, right? Not bad. Not bad, but I think you're having good time enjoying this nation's capital, I guess.
I was.
Oh, that's great. Well, Bryson Marshall on the left side is also called for traveling. Except Marshall only stays here on the court. Doesn't go anywhere, I think. Sylvester, oh wow, that's confusing. The pass in there to Wild, and Franson swats it right into Casey Pearson's hands, and he puts it in for an easy off the backboard shot there.
Score is now 53 for the Bobcats. T-Birds are 39. 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock.
T-Birds definitely doing some work now. Franson gets the ball off the backboard, not quite.
Oh.
Jason Dolan gets the ball. Looks like he'll be fouled. Blocking foul called by Bryson Marshall. That's his fourth foul. Him and both Jason Dolan are in the danger zone. Let's see if they can do some work here. And he does. Jason Dolan pulls down his first foul shot. Make prayers for a second, goes up.
It's good.
There we go.
That'll bring the T-Birds up to 41. Bobcats still in the lead though.
Wildcats only lead by 12, 1:37 left to go. I say it's still possible to make the epic comeback.
It
by
could
the
be
T-Birds.
epic.
Not it could be, just it would be if they came back. Definitely how the Bobcats have been playing here. Sort of, to me, it kind of looks like they're kind of wasting away their insurance here.
Yes.
Only lead by 12.
Oh, out of bounds.
Pearson can't quite get the pass by Wild. Wolfley, meanwhile, goes. Oh, the pickpocket by Dolan is no good. Oh, not by Dolan, excuse me. Never mind. See, they caught the error too. Fortunately, that's Jason Dolan's fifth foul. Looks like somebody else will have to come in. Looks like the man to come up is number 35.
Ryan Westwood.
I don't know if it's Ryan Westwood. These guys have different jerseys on than the other guys, so I'm not sure if the numbers are quite accurate.
Oh dear.
Excuse me if you are Ryan Westwood. But meanwhile, we'll just call you by number 35.
All right then.
Jaron Franson gets 2 points on the board. Oh, look at that. Collins with the hook shot. Not a good shot.
Oh.
Pass from Wolfley. Gets it before it goes out of bounds. Stowe left corner for three. Nothing but net, but not the kind of net you hope for. Didn't go in the hoop first.
It was rebounded by Marshall, but he didn't make it in either.
Unfortunately not, but hey. Collins, no, not Collins, number 35.
Number 35.
Gets the foul. 47 seconds left, inbound for the Bobcats. Not the best basketball here. As a Wolfley gets it kind of knocked out of bounds slightly. Hit his arm, flings it out. Swerter with the moves. Out to Wild. Sylvester, top of the key, goes for three.
It's good. And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, definitely. Piute crowd loving that. Well, Sylvester, first three-pointer there. It's not very good. Franson on the right side. Tries to drive there, but he is fouled. He's fouled by Wild there, it looks like to me at least. He'll get 2 shots. 17 seconds left to play here. I think it's pretty safe to say, especially if Franson makes his basket, yep, that the Bobcats will draw the victory here in this JV game. Franson takes his second foul shot.
It's good.
Franson doing a marvelous job putting himself on the board here. Thunderbirds see if they can make sort of the last play here. All right, Sylvester puts up, oh, draws the foul.
Good. Ooh, 5.6 seconds left.
2 foul shots will be given to him. As it looks like Bryson Marshall will foul out. Need to come in is Christopher Parkin. Meanwhile, Bo Sylvester tries to get some more points on the stats here. He takes his first foul shot.
It's good.
There you go. Happy about that one. This is his third, well, this will now be his 4th attempt at the foul shot.
Second one's good too. Nice.
Second one is good. 2 seconds left here. 1 second. As the Bobcats will end it there with an 11-point lead. Not a bad job, especially on the defense. Sort of falling apart there, but hey, their insurance points was just enough to still keep their double-digit lead.
Good game.
Not a bad game at all. Thunderbirds still, both of these teams always put on a good show. Definitely 2 of the top ranking schools here, as I think that'll end it here for me and Aubrey Hughes. And we'll see you for the varsity game. Thank you.
Bye, folks.